What's the fastest you've seen someone's entire world collapse? Senior year, this kid Jake constantly bullied smaller students and always pulled the "my dad will sue you" card whenever teachers tried disciplining him. His father was some big shot lawyer who'd threatened to sue the school multiple times. He and his friends would corner kids in the bathroom, steal lunch money, and Jake would always say, "What are you gonna do, tell on me?" because he knew nothing ever happened to him. Last Tuesday, Jake spotted this new freshman Johnny carrying art supplies to class. Johnny was tiny, maybe 90 pounds, and clearly just trying to get through his day. Jake blocked his path in the hallway and started making fun of his drawings. When Johnny tried to walk around him, Jake grabbed the art portfolio and dumped everything on the floor. Pencils and papers scattered everywhere while kids just walked past pretending not to see. Johnny got on his hands and knees trying to collect his work while Jake stood over him laughing. That's when Jake started stepping on the drawings, grinding his heel into this kid's artwork. I walked over and told Jake to knock it off. He spun around with this smirk and said, "Or what?" His little crew immediately circled around us like they were ready for a show. Jake started his usual routine about how his dad would sue my family into poverty if I even looked at him wrong. He pulled out his phone, threatening to call his father right now and have me expelled within the hour. When I didn't back down, Jake got closer and started poking me in the chest. You know what happened to the last kid who thought he could mess with me? My dad had his parents fired from their jobs. That's when he made his mistake. Jake turned back to Johnny, who was still picking up his drawings, and kicked the kid's supplies across the hall again. He looked at me and said, "See? Nobody can stop me." I'd had enough. Without thinking, I grabbed Jake's shirt and shoved him hard against the lockers. His head hit the metal with a loud bang, and his nose immediately started bleeding. 3 teachers showed up and marched me straight to the principal's office. Jake was right behind me with tissues stuffed up his nostrils, already on his phone calling his dad. I sat in that plastic chair for 20 minutes watching Jake pace around the office talking to his father. He kept saying things like, "He assaulted me," and "I want him arrested," while the principal looked more and more nervous. When Jake's dad finally arrived, the principal immediately started apologizing before Jake's dad even sat down. "Mr. Morrison, I assure you we're taking this very seriously. We've already pulled the security footage." Jake jumped up, pointing at me. "Dad, he attacked me for no reason. I want him expelled and arrested for assault." His father held up a hand for silence and asked to see the footage. His father watched the entire thing without saying a word. Finally, Mr. Morrison turned to Jake and asked, "You started this?" Jake's face went red. "But Dad, he hit me first after I was just joking around with some kid." His father's voice got cold. "Joking around? You were bullying a child half your size." The principal started to interrupt, but Mr. Morrison cut him off. "How many times has my son been in this office this year?" "Well, there have been 17 times, sir." Mr. Morrison looked disgusted. He turned to me and said, "Thank you for teaching my son what I've been trying to teach him for years. Someone needed to show him there are consequences." Then turned to Jake. "You're grounded for 3 months. No car, no phone, no friends over." Jake never bothered anyone again.